3D Rising is here in Oceanside, California for the Oceanside Hustle put on by 3D Lacrosse. We're at the SoCal Sports Complex, and we're here talking to Mitchell Fry, a coach with the Booth Indians, a lacrosse program out of the Bay Area in California. Mitch graduated from Nazareth in 2011. Mitch, tell us about the Booth lacrosse program and how it got started.
Yeah, so Tim Booth, when he was playing with the San Francisco Dragons, moved out to the Bay Area. Started a travel program. Originally started with private lessons, eventually progressed into a travel program. We draw from all over the Bay Area, from the Sacramento area all the way down to San Jose, and then of course San Francisco. Booth Lacrosse has been playing for about 5 to 6 years. I've personally been on the coaching staff for about 3 years. We try to keep our kids together throughout the whole entire recruiting process and as they're working their way up through the program. And you know, our kids really get to mesh together and they enjoy playing together as a team.
Talk about this event and the opportunity you have here in December. You know, and it's beautiful weather after a very cold month of November on the recruiting trail. This is a nice break for myself to be here. So the kids have to be pretty fired up to be at such a large-scale event. A great facility with, you know, college recruiters here as well.
Yeah, as you mentioned, I mean, first week in December back east, they're dealing with snow. It's about 72 degrees out here, I believe. You know, it's a great opportunity for our kids to play year-round. Great venue, great event hosted by 3D Lacrosse. Great competition, and as you mentioned, a lot of top schools here: Johns Hopkins, Boston, Bryant, Nazareth as well. So yeah, it's good to be out here. I think it gives our kids an advantage to kind of catch up to some of those players on the Northeast as they can play year-round in 70-degree weather, such as a venue like this.
And that's what we hit on earlier. We were talking about how California, you know, just because of the weather, there's an advantage for kids that they can play all year round. Maybe expand on that a little bit. Like we were discussing.
Yeah, you know, it gives kids an opportunity to play year-round. Obviously, we encourage our kids at Booth Lacrosse to play multiple sports, but, you know, having the weekends off and being, I think, at 60 degrees, 50 degrees up in the Bay Area, no snow, gives them an opportunity to have their sticks in their hands all the time. Instead of back on the East Coast, you're waiting until the snow stops or fields are plowed for you to get out and bump the ball around. Here, kids can get out whenever they want, you know, have a toss with a buddy, and the weather's just perfect for that. And again, this venue's been great. You know, kind of highlights what we have here in California and the opportunity these kids have to expand the game and play year-round.
In your time in California, I guess, you know, give us some of your observations on the development of the sport and the acceleration or the improvement of the talent level that you've seen.
Yeah, I mean, the athletes have always been out here, and we touched on it earlier. Being able to play year-round has kind of brought in that game, you know, that skill level up to the next notch. These kids being able to play year-round, compete in these tournaments, has definitely improved the game. I think that a lot of people are getting involved now. The word's getting out about the game of lacrosse, which is great to see as it travels throughout from coast to coast. So it's good to see.
Mitch, thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.